All right, welcome back to Fantasy 1.0. Yeah, from my car before the gym. This is how much I care about you. Week 4, waiver wire pickups. Let's get this party started.
Put your seatbelt on and yield for the apocalypse, yeah. It's the apocalypse, yeah.
Okay, kids. I'm going to the gym and then I'm going to work. And oh, by the way, I don't know where you are. You're probably not here, but if you're in Ottawa, Canada, we had a tornado rip through here on the weekend, so that's pretty crazy. Either way, I hate to say it, but it didn't interrupt football. So listen, I got some waiver wire ads for you this week. I'm also going to talk about streaming Ds, streaming quarterbacks, things like that. So again, this is going to be quick and dirty because I'm holding the camera and I got to get in there and then I got to get to work. Okay, so Calvin Ridley, he's 44% owned. Julio Jones was a little bit hobbled last week. So again, for a second week in a row, Matt Ryan was targeting him some more, which is good. So long and short, regardless of what happens to Julio this week, I'm sure he's going to come back to a bigger role. Calvin Ridley's earned Matt Ryan's trust. I think he's going to be, he is the second target in that offense. So pick him up at 44%. Okay, Tyler Boyd, sort of the same story. He's had 2 weeks of really good production. AJ Green may be out this week. If he is or he isn't, it doesn't matter. Tyler Boyd is now getting closer to the circle of trust, and you need to be picking him up. He won't take as much fab out of your budget as Ridley. He's only 17% owned, so there you go. Okay, Aaron Jones is 64% owned, likely picked up in your league. If not already, he will be after this weekend. So basically what's going on in Green Bay is, not much. They need to do something to spark that offense. So Jamaal or Ty, neither one of them has really done anything apart from, give some good pass protection. But at the end of the day, they got to spark the offense. I think Aaron Jones is going to get some run this week and going forward. So just keep an eye out. He's available in a third of leagues. So see if he's out there. T.Y. Yeldon. So I don't know what's up with Leonard Fournette. There's always something up with Leonard Fournette injury-wise. So, pick up Yeldon. I think he's going to have a bigger backfield share anyways. He's going to be catching some passes out of there. Regardless of what happens to Fournette, I think he's going to be playing a bit more. He's 50% on. All right, so these are some guys that I've been telling you for a few weeks to pick up. Yeah, my arm's getting a little tired. Okay, Sterling Shepard, Geronimo Allison, Quincy Enunwa, Chris Godwin. Godwin had another touchdown. I think he got 4 touchdowns in 4 weeks. So, if they're not picked up yet, shame on you because you're not listening to me, and shame on the rest of your league for not having picked them up. So pick up any of those guys. They're wide receiver 3s every week. Add John Brown to that too. He had another good week this week. Okay, lower priority ads, guys you just want to take a flyer on. These guys can be picked up after the waiver wire period. You can pick them up on Wednesday. So Shaquem Grant, even though I don't want you touching any part of Miami, he looks the best out of the 3 wide receivers, both Parker and Stills. I don't know what's up with Gase. Look at Kenyon Drake with his 5 yards rushing yesterday. So you're not going to win football games rushing that little and having Gore as your first guy to be touching the ball. So yeah, pick him up with caution, but that's a flyer right there. Pick him up after Wednesday for free and see if that goes anywhere. Ronald Jones, I know this is kind of crazy. He's 22% owned, but they scored 27 points yesterday on Monday Night Football. That offense is humming along, but the backfield is not. Peyton Barber had I think it was 8 rushes for 30 plus yards or something like that. They might need to do something to spark that backfield, and that's when Ronald Jones comes in. So in any league where you're maybe getting a little bit short on running back and you want to take a flyer, there's a guy for you. 22% owned. Naheem Hines is strictly a PPR pickup, but his floor in half-point PPR leagues this week has been 10 points. So that's a guy that you need to keep an eye out for as well. He seems to be consistently getting targets with Andrew Luck, because Andrew Luck doesn't like throwing the ball more than 5 yards. Okay, who we got now? Okay, D's to stream. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to be better soon, okay? Sorry I'm doing this from my car, but let's just get this show on the road here so I can get into the gym. Okay, so Cleveland, 56% owned at Oakland. I want you to take a look at them. New York Jets, 32% owned at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's got a good defense, got a terrible offense, as we've seen with that 9 total points between them and Tennessee. We're going to talk about the madness, which was week 3 after I'm finished my rant here. Green Bay is 29% owned. They're going up against Buffalo. Buffalo's not going to do what they did against Minnesota every week. Seattle's 24% owned. They're playing against Arizona, the worst team in the NFL, and then I'm including Buffalo in that statement. Detroit, 7% owned against Dallas. Dallas doesn't have any wide receivers, so take it from there. QBs to stream. Andy Dalton, 33% owned at Atlanta. Case Keenum, 27% owned at KC, who has no pass defense either, no secondary. Eli, 18% owned against New Orleans. He looked good against Houston. You give that guy 3 seconds and he can do something with it. He's got some weapons. Joe Flacco, 14% owned against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't seem to like to give up less than 24 points a game. So off you go, Joe. Okay, so then we got our first bye week coming up as well. So let's talk about that. So Carolina and Washington are on a bye. You may get some people that are just like, nah, I like everybody that's on my bench, and I need room. So you might see guys like, you might see Cam get dropped. You never know. Highly unlikely, but keep an eye out for it. Devin Funchess, who may be getting dropped, and then with Washington, people might be losing, faith in Crowder, and they may just, sort of want to get rid of Jordan Reed because they need a bit of room, or they need to sub in another tight end. Keep an eye out for those guys, and remember this. So keep an eye out for switching arms here. So keep an eye out for. Here, how do I look here? Okay, I got my face right in the camera. So keep an eye out for players that get dropped on Wednesdays. I tell you this every week, but you just see really good players getting dropped for, sort of stinkers that, I don't know, they've been not playing too well, and so they go after the guys on waivers, I hate to say it, but it's like your Amari Coopers and guys like that might get dropped. Amari Cooper is infuriating me anyways. I just tweeted out on the weekend that sitting and starting him is the equivalent of playing whack-a-mole, the fantasy football equivalent of playing whack-a-mole. I kind of think that's true. But yeah, so, he might be sitting there on waivers. And with that as well, who knows, Kenyon Drake, people are really dumb sometimes and do some stupid impulsive things. So keep an eye out. Maybe Kenyon Drake is out there. You're playing in a rookie league if he is, though. Okay, so lastly, I want you to do a market check on on Kenyon Drake, on Alex Collins, because the weather's going to get colder. He's going to be running more, I think. Kenyon Drake, Alex Collins, yeah, and whatever, Cooper as well, even though that, you got to be a masochist to own that guy. I got him in 2 leagues, and it's terrible. And then what happened this week? Okay, so, and my bet of the week obviously came through, 16-14 over Arizona, the Bears. They squeaked it in, but it works. So I will have, I'll have my new bet of the week this week. That'll be coming out later on in my, part 2 of week 4. That'll be coming up on, Friday. But anyways, what's up with Minnesota? That was bad. So it doesn't affect really anybody's fantasy value, but talk about the tortoise and the hare. Buffalo crushed them. Okay. The most infuriating teams to own players on in fantasy football from the NFL, Tennessee Titans, Miami Dolphins, and Oakland Raiders. Come up and get your award. Okay, so that's all I got this week. And again, sorry for the quick and dirty, but I want to get this content out to you because I'm really good at fantasy football, and I want you to be as well. Okay, so I'll be doing it this Friday from a normal place. So remember, Friday is sits and starts, streamers, sleepers, bet of the week, DFS. So today what I just went through is obviously waiver wired ads, streamers as well. Whatever. That's it. My arm's getting tired from doing this in the car. So subscribe to this because I'm going to be doing it from a more stable location. I know last one was in a forest too. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just don't like doing it with the girls in the house and waking them up. But okay, so subscribe, ask some questions below. You can tweet me or just make some comments, comment suggestions. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know and we'll take it from there. Okay, good luck this week.